All right, Shalom, Israel. This is the brother of Warba coming back to you again with another lesson. Coming back at you with this truth. Before I kick it off, I'm going to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to you hopeful elect that are out there doing this work. In the name and glory and honor of Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. Hoping to raise the house of David so we can get the heck out of here. Okay, and shalom to you sincere Aquath that are out there that are listening and that are also subscribed to my channel. Peace and salutations to you as well. All right, and so what I want to talk to or want to get into today is just something about the company that we keep. Okay, because as being new creatures, being new men and new women in this faith of ours that have put off that old man and that have done away with the way that we used to be, in the sinful nature, which is in our flesh, coming into this true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you have to cut off and trim a lot of things, from the things that you used to do, from diet, things you used to eat, things, habits you used to have, and also the people and the company you keep, man. That's really, really important. Okay, so what I'm going to jump into today is just about, what the scriptures say about, bad company or just company that you have around you. And so today we're going to go into some identifiers and some ways to basically point out if the people that you have around you or some people that you shouldn't have in your daily life. Okay, so, first and foremost, how we do it. We let the precepts talk. We don't come out of our hearts in Great Millstone. You know what I'm saying? We give you the true, straight, skinny. So the first scripture that I'm going to pull, whichever one you want to do it, however you want to say it. It's going to be Proverbs 13th chapter. Okay? Proverbs 13th chapter in the 20th verse. Okay? It says, "He that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed." Okay, so now let's get this straight. All right, so if you have people in the world that you may know or that you may you may not have seen in a while or whatever, because you cut all those people off when you come into the faith. You got your body. You hang around wise men. You hang around brothers, the Akyam, okay, or sincere Akwath. So you hang around them, people that are in the truth, okay, that are going to continue in in this faith of ours, and that are not going to put you in a situation to where you could potentially go off. Okay, and just to back that up real quick, let's go to Psalms, not 113 but 119. Okay, I want to show you something real quick. This is Psalms 119 in the 63rd verse. Yeah, it says here, "I am a companion of all of them that fear thee, and of them that keep thy precepts." That's right. So, you see, if you're going to be, you got to be around people that are toiling and that believe in what you believe in. Okay. Now, what I'm not saying here is that you can't occasionally, if you see somebody that, you used to be friends with, that you lost, touch with or whatever, or you truly cut off, whatever, you can't, I'm not saying that you can't go out, have a drink with that person and catch up or whatever, but, you keep your distance, you know what I'm saying? And you keep it at discretion. All right. You can't just continuously have yourself around that person, all the time, week in and week out, and just keep company with them, because their ways are not of the Most High's ways. Okay, and so we, being refined men, we can't go back into the old filth that we used to have. Okay, because utterly, think about it for a second. Just examine this. You have some people that you may have actually been. Let's just say you used to smoke weed back in the day, or you used to be a jack boy, you used to go rob people, run around and fight people all the time. You used to be a wicked, evil nigga, stealing from people and shit. Or, you was just wicked, And so, just like the cliche saying is, show me who you hang around, show me your friends, I'll show you who you are. Because birds of a feather flock together. Okay? And as a man of the Lord, you are not to keep company with such type individuals. Okay? Scripture speaks about that. All right? This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33. And it reads, "Be not deceived. Evil communication corrupt good manners." Okay? And the reason that I pulled that out is also going into just being around niggas, man. Because if you're around constant niggas, man, niggas will hype you up, give you bad instruction, and make you make very bad decisions, man. And you are a man of the Lord, and you're around these individuals, just to say, for example, you around some violent niggas, man. You was a part of a gang at one point, and you come back home or whatever, and you meet up with some of these guys, and something happens to where they like, hey, let's go ride on these fools. You down or not? So that could get you in a terrible situation because you around people that are communicating to you, ways of the old. And then next thing you know, you hopping in a car with these guys and you driving, and you're an accomplice to a murder, all because of bad company that you kept around, man. Okay? Evil communication corrupts good manners, man. If you were with the brothers, you wouldn't even been in that situation, man. You wouldn't even been nowhere around that. Just by staying away from bad company, man, the Most High keeps you out of terrible situations to where you could get yourself caught up. All right? Also, evil communication, going into evil communication, is lying, man. Lying is a part of evil communication, especially amongst the body. You're not being truthful with brothers, or you're around somebody that constantly lie, or if you always lying to lying to people at your job or your girl or whatever. I mean, it really don't matter about your woman, but you don't want to have that type of a practice. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be somebody that's deceitful, or your yay ain't your yay and your nay ain't your nay. You a double-minded person. And so as the scripture says, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Okay? We don't got time for that we ain't got time for that type of stuff. All right? It corrupts good manners. The things that you were taught on how to be, a righteous being. Just by going through these scriptures and getting the understanding of it teaches you how to be a good person, man. A man of the Lord is not going to be somebody that is going to be a person that you can't stand to be around, or a person that does not have good report. Okay? Verse 34, "Awake to righteousness and sin not, for some have not the knowledge of the Most High. I speak this to your shame." Okay, and that goes back to, hanging with the wrong crowd, man. You catch yourself around, or if you was that type of dude that was around, not dudes, but just catch yourself hanging around a bunch of females. You'll start catching emotional tendencies, man. Because females are driven by their emotions. You come around, you're around females all the time. The next thing you know, you come around the brothers, the brothers try to tell you something, or the brothers do something, and you get all emotional and bent out of shape about it. When in reality, if you would have been around like men, you wouldn't have been in that type of situation to feel some type of way. Or it could put you in a situation where you start becoming effeminate. And Lord knows you don't want that. Okay? So it's all really about the people that you're around that really makes a difference, and it really, really, really can be something that will make or break you in this truth, man. The people you surround yourself with. Okay, we're body for a reason. You know, and so you're like, okay, well, what if I want to just not be around nobody period? I just stay by myself. Okay, that's cool too. The Lord's gonna deal with you in a way regardless of what you like or not, man. All right, whether you decide to be by yourself or around choice people of good report, who the Lord instructed you to be around, you know, for your health. It's all for your safety, for your health. It's all for the good and well-being of you. Okay, the Lord's not going to just cut out all of your friends in your social life and not replace it with something better or something else. He's not just going to cut that off and not give you something else to take the place of it. Okay, the Lord is about balance. All right. Man, some of these jakes, man, out here, you just think that it's just cool, man, to just go back and hang out and be just like how you used to be. Again, you going back to the filth, man. You can't just be kicking it with people in the world like that. All right? This is 1 Corinthians 5 and 9. And this is Apostle Paul speaking to the church of Corinth. Okay? And it says, I wrote unto you in an epistle not to company with fornicators. Okay, because you got to remember in that time, the Israelites, and this is also talking to people that were of the circumcision and to Israelite foreigners, okay, who were actually trying to convert, to come back to the circumcision, to the law, statutes, and the commandments. But he was writing to the church of Corinth through the people that already understood, okay, that was actually in this thing, in the faith. All right, he says, keep Salakia, verse 9, he says, I wrote unto you in an epistle, in a letter, not to company with fornicators, people that basically did not believe in Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, man. They had other gods, things like that. Verse 10, yet not altogether with fornicators of this world, or with the covetous, or extortioners, or with idolaters, for then must you needs go out of the world. But now I have written unto you not to keep company. If any man that is called a brother be a fornicator. Yeah, that goes for people that is in this truth too, man. You know, wicked niggas that done crept in unawares. Okay? Be a fornicator, or covetous, or an idolater, a railer, or a drunkard, or an extortioner, which such as one know not to eat. For what have I to do to judge them also that are without? Do ye judge them that are within? That's right. You can't be a hypocrite, man. You know, you out on the highways and the byways, you telling people, don't do this, don't do that, do this, come back to the commandments, and you ain't even keeping the precepts your damn self, man. Okay? So where's your balance at with that? Where are you at with that? You know? Verse 13, but them that are without God judgeth, therefore put away from among yourselves that wicked person. Don't be like that, man. And don't hang around people like that either. Because you're going to eventually, sooner or later, become that person. All over again. You hang around people who smoke weed all the time, and that's all they do is smoke weed. Guess what? You're going to catch yourself hitting the blunt your damn self one time. If not all the time. Okay? You hang around people that do drugs. Okay? Eventually, you're going to take a hit. Or you're going to stick that needle in your arm. It's just a matter of time. Okay? So, you know, I didn't want to make this lesson too extremely long, but I got a couple of other parts of this one. I'm going to revisit this because I got a little bit more I want to get off my chest with. The Spirit has got me really rolling with this, man. And there's somebody that's out there right now that's listening to this and that really needs this. And that's really needing to take heed to these words, man. All right. So this is it. Until next time, I hope this lesson's been edifying. Okay. I'm going to give all praise and glory, honor, and call halal to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.